Good evening, everybody. It is 5:35 p.m. and it is July 30th, Thursday. So we're going to go ahead and take a real quick look at what's going on in and around the nation. Nebraska has a severe thunderstorm warning. This dark orange area, guys, around Brownlee, you're talking 80-mile-an-hour winds and close to 1-inch hail. Currently, that's going on. Anywhere in this yellow part, guys, looks like we are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds with 1-inch hail. We get down here to Florida and around the Gainesville, Alachua area, Keystone. It looks like just to the east of Gainesville and north of Hawthorne area, you guys are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4-inch hail. We get here to Minnesota, around St. Louis and Couchiching area, Little Fork and Big Falls. You guys are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds and close to 1-inch hail. And in Utah, right in the Box Elder area, you guys are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. And then, of course, here in Nebraska, around Bassett, Ainsworth, Napa, Newport area, you guys are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds. And then, of course, down here and around Tallahassee, you guys are looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4-inch hail. And over here in South Dakota, around Adams, Harding, and Perkins area, you're looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4-inch hail. Other than that, guys, here in Randolph County and St. Louis and Cape Girardeau area, we are looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and start off. We have overcast clouds, temperatures at 87, it feels like 91, the wind speed is at 2 miles per hour, and the humidity is at 54%. As far as that, guys, tomorrow our temperatures are going to be a high around 81 to 82 in around Randolph County area, and Prairie du Rocher around 84, with our lows being around 72 to 73 in the lower part and around 73 to 75 in the northern part of Randolph County. As far as that, guys, we are going to go ahead and take a look at when the rains are going to be coming through. And we do have a low pressure system that is going to be coming through, and let me move this back here real quick. Right in and around Iowa, we'll have this low pressure system come in, and our first batch of rain is going to be right after 8 a.m. We are going to be in a 2% tornado risk, and I think that'll be in the afternoon around between 5 and 7, and I'll give you a look at that here in a second. But that'll come out and pass us around 1 p.m., and then in the afternoon around St. Louis, you can see this batch right here. This is what I think is going to be our concern as far as tornado risk for tomorrow. But that line will start to form and come through in and around St. Louis. And around 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., we may have some showers come through. And then by 1 p.m. on Saturday, we may have a little bit of rain come through Randolph County. As far as that, guys, we will take a look at the outlook for Friday. And we do have general thunders from Montana all the way to Phoenix, down to Florida. Looks like Minnesota, northern Michigan, and Wisconsin, and New England states. If you're in this light shaded area, you guys will be in the general thunder. As far as your marginal risk from Denver to around Roswell, New Mexico, and anywhere from, looks like Atuma or Grinnell in Iowa down to around Little Rock and Memphis area, going from Joplin to Cape Girardeau. If you're in this green, you're in that marginal risk, and anywhere in this yellow from Kirksville all the way down to Poplar Bluff, Lebanon, Farmington, you guys will be in that slight risk for severe weather. Our tornado risk, and it's going to be conditional tomorrow, but keep an eye on the weather, and I'll try to go live if something drastically changes. But we are in the eastern part of this 2% tornado risk area, to include the western part of Randolph County, Cape Girardeau, and St. Louis area. But this 2% tornado risk will go from Atuma in Iowa down to Poplar Bluff, from Lebanon to St. Louis. As far as your wind risk, guys, the wind risk is going to be from Grinnell all the way down to around Forest City, and then from Joplin to Cape Girardeau, you guys in the brown will be in the 5%, and from Kirksville down to Poplar Bluff, Lebanon to Farmington, you guys will be in that 15% as far as your wind risk, as well as over here from Denver to around Roswell in New Mexico. Your hail risk is going to be from Denver to Santa Rosa in New Mexico. You guys will be in at 5% as far as your hail risk, and from Columbia to Springfield, you guys will be in the 5% as far as your hail risk. Getting back to the models, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the tornado parameters in and around 5 p.m. on Friday. And we're going to zoom down here real quick. And this is being the 2% tornado risk area. And you can see this is 5 o'clock and it's really light shaded areas. But right around 6, we see these tornado parameters popping up anywhere from Quincy all the way down to around Rolla area. And we don't see a whole lot as far as in and around Randolph County. But guys, this is a day before. This is an 18Z run, and these things change by the hour. And so if something drastically changes, I will go live. But we'll go to around 7. You can see up here just to the east of Columbia, to include Montgomery City, Warrington, Hawk Point, going to O'Fallon. You guys are up and around the 1.8 as far as your tornado parameter. And getting here between Rolla and Sullivan, to include Vienna, Cuba, and Steelville, you guys are looking at 1.2, 1.8, and down here it looks like around 1.7. So guys, just keep an eye out tomorrow. These things can shift, and if something does happen, I'll go live. Other than that, if you guys are going to mow right now, because there's going to be a lot of rain coming. All right, other than that, I'll see you tomorrow.